Are you spending your days thinking about where to import the products for your online store? Do you know the ins and outs of importing from China? What if I tell you why Chinese products are so affordable and profitable? The entire process to work in Chinese marketplaces, from searching for the products to their sourcing and shipment in your hands. So, let's ease open the mystery box. The first puzzle I'm going to solve is, why is it cheaper to import from China? Do you know why importing from China is very affordable, even if you can start with a minimum budget of $200? The main reason behind its being cheaper, but high quality, is the actual expenses of the raw materials used to make the products. Interestingly, for China, due to high material orders, the prices are remarkably low. Also, China uses dumping, which is exporting goods to another country at a price that is lower than the price it charges in its home market. Dumping eliminates competition for a specific good. As a result, the prices for the end customers are drastically reduced. You might be amazed that China hosts a large number of educated, trained, and skilled workers who are involved in manufacturing quality goods at lower prices. One more surprising thing about Chinese products is that the Chinese government repays businesses in China for the VAT paid on materials used in export-oriented products, which will give you a chance to buy the products at the minimum cost. Sounds attractive. Now come to the million-dollar question. Is importing from China profitable? Customer satisfaction skyrockets your business. When you offer them unique and high-standard products, it will ultimately boost your profit ratio. You can choose goods that are not easily available in the market with lower costs. It will attract your customer, and you can increase your profit margin. Listen, if you want to order customized products for your customers with all they want, it will make your business journey more exciting yet profitable. You might be thinking next, is it easy to import from China? Importing from China is not a complicated process if done correctly. The first thing you should know before purchasing goods is to identify your import rights. If you are from the US, you will need SSN as an individual or IRSIN as a company numbers. If Euro, you will need to register an eaiser number. In Canada, a business number is required. In Japan, you will need an import permit. Direct product sourcing from Chinese suppliers may be quick and easy. However, it is not a simple task, particularly for beginners. Every obstacle in business is a learnable and trainable skill. You only need a little push to get started on the journey. However, your worries about this will be minimized to almost zero after watching the full video. Do you want to know what are the best methods to sell imported products? The largest wholesale marketplace in the world is Alibaba, which is utilized all over the world to buy stock. Next is Taobao, which is owned by Alibaba. Unlike Alibaba, Taobao is focused on selling cheap goods directly to consumers. The third one is Tmall Global, which focuses on selling mid-range to luxury products. Tmall enables you to sell in China without a Chinese business license or physical presence. Isn't it something beyond your expectations? Now JD Worldwide comes into action. It is best for foreign retailers because it is not required to establish a legal company or bank account in the country. Koala is another marketplace that focuses on cross-border e-commerce with global sellers. Selling on Koalas facilitates fewer entry requirements, a vast selection of products, and quick payment processing. The last one is Amazon. It will be quicker and simpler if you already have a track record on Amazon marketplaces. Winning your store depends on how to select products to import from China. Remember, don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as someone else. Follow the tips and get the perfect result. Research. What goods are in high demand on the domestic market? Profit margins should be at least 30% to 50%. The product should have a WOW factor. The product should be unique and problem-solving. No laws prohibiting them from sale in your state. Low maintenance requirements. No need for climate control or special handling needs. What are the retail prices of the product in your target markets? Now, guys, absolutely no need to worry about, how do I import goods? When I am here to guide you. You just need to follow the steps, and you are good to go. Select product to import. Find a Chinese wholesale supplier. Purchase the product. Arrange to ship. Clear the shipment through customs. Process imported goods for sale. Apply marketing strategy to sell the products. Now I am going to tell you the ways to find Chinese wholesale suppliers. Chinese marketplace. Alibaba, AliExpress, and Made in China are the popular marketplaces where you can find hundreds of wholesale suppliers. They want to make buying products safe and simple for the consumer. They've built supplier profiles that are accessible next to goods that give you a better understanding of how trustworthy the suppliers are. Trade shows. I will highly recommend you to visit trade shows that are a great approach to connecting with potential manufacturers and suppliers both locally and in China. Every 2 years, Guangzhou hosts the Canton Fair, which attracts about 26,000 exhibitors and more than 200,000 purchasers from 210 different countries. Online suppliers directories. Using online supplier directories is the safest way to find suppliers. There is a lower risk of scams. Streamlined searches that only show results that match your exact criteria. Faster research makes it easy to find product options and contact details for suppliers. Here, you are done with all the major concerns. Now, one thing you may be ignoring is how to build trust with suppliers. I will advise you to go through these tips to lower the scam risk. Examine all of the returns, damages, and back orders, and ensure their contact and physical address are available. Many B2B marketplaces usually offer verification services to determine if you can trust a particular supplier or not. Request their company registration, bank details, and business license numbers to confirm the supplier's creditworthiness. Expectations don't always hurt, so what should be the expectations when working with Chinese suppliers? Warren Buffett says, "You only have to do a few things right in your life so long as you don't do too many things wrong." China's culture is distinctive and non-confrontational. Commercial communications are straightforward. Make sure there are no misconceptions while asking direct inquiries. They provide all the transactional specifics. Contracts and agreements that have been executed are a crucial aspect of transactions in China. Friendly relationships and social networks are what make Chinese culture beautiful. Some merchants could be demanding and uncompromising up front, but once you build a bond with them, you can negotiate more effectively. What if I tell you why and how can you hire a local inspection company? I will highly recommend you hire an inspection company to lower the risk. The local inspection company will offer you the following: pre-shipment inspection, container loading supervision, during production inspection, pre-production inspection. You can easily hire the local inspection companies online, such as China Certification and Inspection Group, KIMA, China Inspection Services Co. Limited, the Trust Inspection Service Co. Limited. The list does not end here. What if you are not satisfied with the product quality you ordered? Is there any option to return the product? First, check the order against the invoice when you receive an imported shipment. Then carefully inspect the items following your agreed-upon specification checklist. Determine who is at fault. You have a better chance of receiving your money back if you choose Alibaba's trade guarantee option or PayPal for the transactions. You should contact the vendor and ask for a replacement order or a full or partial refund. If the loss is significant, you must take legal action in China. When all else fails, you can warn people away from dishonest suppliers by using websites, forums, and social media. I suggested that you place a trial order to rule out these issues before placing a bulk buy. Now come to the best and safest payment methods while importing from China. Here is the list: letter of credit, LC method, bank-to-bank transfer, PayPal, escrow, Western Union, debit and credit cards. Sourcing agents. Pro tip: never transfer funds to a personal account. Insist on the supplier's business account. This information should be provided throughout contract negotiations. How do I ship from China? For shipping, you can ask your supplier to arrange freight transportation and bill you for it. Depending on how early you want to receive your shipment, you can also choose air courier, air freight, or sea freight. DHL, FedEx, and UPS have commonly used air courier services. One thing you should keep in mind is that sea freight is quoted by volume, air freight is quoted by weight, and is comparatively much more expensive. Always provide the correct documentation to clear your shipment through customs. Pick your goods within 15 days otherwise. They are sent to a general order warehouse. That's all from my side about importing products from China. Thanks for your watching. I hope you can benefit from this video. If you still have questions, ask below in the comments section, or you can get in touch with us. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.